you like my little video? Me busting on Duck Dynasty, ruining your day? Yeah. Okay, that wasn't my intentions. Okay? I do it because I don't know why I do it. Yeah, it's like I've told somebody. I haven't gotten many complaints about it. People have watched it, and they can understand my points. I made some valid points, and I made some not so valid points because I was drinking. But of course, my BFF Tiff, she says, "Well, the episode you watched wasn't that good." Well, I watched another one. I didn't film it, but I watched another one. And guess what? Still didn't make any sense. And I watched this one sober. But I'm not going to get into the whole thing with that, but I stand by what I said when I mean that I just don't understand the appeal of this show. I don't know what it's trying to do. I don't know what it's trying to convey. Really, one thing I don't like about it is the fact that it has no goal, you know? I guess I prefer shows that have a structure, you know? Similar to wrestling. Beginning, middle, end. You know? Introduction, conflict, resolution. Key points to a story. And with Duck Dynasty, you don't get that. You get nothing. It's essentially a bunch of dudes being followed around by a camera. I don't like that. I don't think I've ever liked that concept. But, really my closing arguments on Duck Dynasty, I went into it with a bad attitude, I'll admit. But I meant everything I said. Like, I just don't understand it. If you like it, I'm not going to change your mind. And my pretzels are done. I've never set out to change anybody's mind. You like Duck Dynasty, you're going to like Duck Dynasty. I'm not going to stop you. It's just a basis of opinion. And really I do it more for satire and entertainment. I'm trying to make people laugh. That's what I do. Okay? I put on my little jester hat and I drink beer. I make people laugh. I'm a clown. Not in the normal sense, because I don't like clowns, but I'm just your court jester trying desperately to make you laugh. But anyway. I'll get into a whole other rant about Duck Dynasty later, but I thought for my next reality show, I actually watch one that I don't mind so much. And that would be a show that a guy at work kind of turned me on to called Bar Rescue. And if you've seen Bar Rescue, you pretty much know what it's about. It's about an expert at turning over bars. I believe his name is John Taffer, I believe his name is. If I'm wrong, I'll correct myself because I have it on right now. I can't find it on demand, so there is an episode about to start here in a few minutes. So basically the whole concept of this is that these dive bars that are losing money, they call this guy in, and he comes in, turns it all around. Whether it's through firing people or just completely giving it a makeover, but every episode is pretty much the same setup, where he goes in, he sees the bar the way it's ran as of before he came in. Then he'll either send 200 people in at one time to just completely stress the people out, or he'll send spies in to watch over things and kind of get a bird's eye view of everything. And then the next part of it, he'll do what's called the stress test, which is where he literally will send 200 people into this bar after telling them what they need to change. And usually the stress test does not end well. Hence the name, the stress test. But by the end of the show, John will have his own experts come in to help them out. And he will pretty much turn the entire bar inside out, redo it, and it'll be better than ever. And of course, it's a happy ending every single time. And I don't mind this so much. Why? Because it has a point. I don't mind it if it has a point. So, episode's going to start soon. So, I'm going to cut tape now and watch a little bit of it. And I'm not going to bitch so much because I don't mind this show. It's actually, I don't want to say I like it, but it's tolerable. Let's say that. So, I'll cut tape and I'll be right back. Hopefully, I'll be back. Alright, I had to move over here a little bit because somebody stole my chair. So, show just started. That's Nala. Show just started, and it's an old one. I believe it's, what is this, season 3. I haven't seen this one yet, but it's some kind of golf-themed bar. And already, the biggest complaint is basically the food, which, that's another thing about this show. If you're really grossed out by, like, the sanitary conditions of your food, you will not watch this show. And if you watch this show and see it, you will never order bar food again. But I love bar food. I don't know why. It's awesome. But John basically sent his mixologist expert and his cook expert in to order everything on the menu just to see the food, and they're bitching, and one guy's puking now. That's awesome. Oh, and they tapped the keg too. They ordered like every drink on the menu too. One sip of beer made the dude throw up. That's bad. That is fucking bad. And of course, the owner has absolutely no idea what to fucking do. And his best friend, I think, is the cook too. So that never works. That never works for me. Oh, now John's pissed. Here we go. This should be good. Let's crank this up.
Richard, how's it going, John? Not well, man. Killed my kitchen. You almost killed my freaking mixologist. Phil is in the bathroom throwing up right now. On beer? Yes! On beer, for Christ's sakes! This is Steve. He's a health inspector with me. In 14 years, have you ever seen somebody throw up so quickly from consuming something?
Absolutely not.
What just happened, Phil?
Just puking my brains out. Because I drink that right there. Take a sip of it, man.
Go ahead, you let your customers drink it, drink it.
Tastes supposed to be 86.
Supposed to be 86. Is it connected? Does she know it's 86? Did you? You won't drink it, but he will?
These are the mushrooms.
See, I like...
dirt on the bottom of the mushrooms. It was never wiped off.
I like these earlier episodes because
You're serving your neighbors this food.
eventually I think people catch on, but
So you try to help clean you?
I like, excuse me, I love these earlier episodes because he bitches more.
Should be clean. Chef, I want to go back and see this kitchen.
Oh, and they're going back to the kitchen. This ought to be funny.
Kevin, come out here. This is your kitchen? Yep. So you're responsible to...
This is a bad-looking kitchen, too. There's grease everywhere, dirt everywhere.
Where'd you learn how to cook culinary cuts?
So you graduated from culinary school?
Yes. Can you do me a favor? Where's the salsa that you served me on the outside? I want you to taste that salsa for me. What do you think about that? Tastes like...
It's bubbling. Because the bacteria has grown so far that it's bubbling, dude.
It's bubbling.
Richard, that's what's his food. All of this winds up in the food.
That's our return here right there.
According to you, when
Yeah, I worked at a restaurant before, and
hasn't been cleaned in
this shit would have been shut down in seconds. They have 8 health code violations right now. 8, 9 now.
Why is it that you just don't clean? We don't. When?
What the fuck is that?
It's a nightly thing. You're full. I clean.
I clean all the time. It's not my fault that this place is falling apart. I clean. I do everything right.
This is all the goodness that I'm pulling out of the bottom of here. So these are our clean fryers that we cleaned out last night.
Ooh, damn.
Everybody knows.
There's number 10.
Kevin knows his way around the kitchen, so
I had no idea it was this bad.
I just have to note this. What is sitting here at room temperature? Chicken. That's not chicken. I'll bet it's not in the danger zone yet.
Yeah. It's not in the danger zone yet, I assure you.
Over 40 degrees. What temperature is this, Steve?
68.7 degrees.
Throw it out. Good job, chef.
Look at that. Is there any mold on the inside of this walker?
Yes.
You don't think so?
Go ahead and say it, yes.
Look at the mold all over the floor.
There's 3 significant areas of mold.
Oh!
This isn't healthy for you, let alone...
Get out of here! Get out of here!
Toxic black mold is rare but dangerous.
Ooh, black mold.
Damage vital parts of the human
That's even worse.
including the lungs and immune system.
I'm not an expert on mold, but damn, black mold?
Toxic mold can spread easily through air.
Yeah, that's where it's time to just burn it down.
The bar can render the entire building unsafe.
What's this walker? Me.
John's gonna shut him down, I guarantee it. He can be like,
This is a board.
Dude, you have mushrooms growing in the walker.
They have their own unique smell. You don't want to be breathing this stuff in.
Look at this!
look at that!
I gotta have this tested. If this is black mold, we are all in trouble. I'm out of here. This place is dangerous.
God damn it!
Nobody eats this freaking food.
See that? Why doesn't he act like this anymore? Okay. Why doesn't he do this as much anymore? That's the funniest part about this show. It's just him flipping the hell out. And it's rightfully so. Because and I know there's bars out there that if you would look in the back there, you probably would be disgusted. But this is like one of those shows you don't think about this stuff. You don't ever walk into a restaurant thinking, oh, well, I wonder what the kitchen looks like. I wonder what they do. Wonder if you would walk into a restaurant and say, hey, can I go back and look at your kitchen? If they'd let you. I doubt they would, but it'd be funny. But, yeah. Really, the highlight of this show is the first half hour. The first half hour is the highlight, and then you're kind of interested to see what he does with the place, but like I said, every episode is the same. There might be a few variances here. Like for this one right here, I've never seen him flip out this much on a kitchen, or somebody getting sick. So now the next segment, they cut the commercial, but the next segment will be them trying to clean the place up, and then teaching them what they need to do to change shit, and then they're gonna have the stress test, and they're gonna bomb it. It's the same show over and over again, but it's tolerable. So let's see what old Johnny Boy has to say next time. So I'll see you in a minute. Just for the hell of it, I was scanning through channels, and FX is playing Sugar and Spice. And yeah, it's like a cheerleader movie, but it's actually a really funny flick about these cheerleaders who rob a bank. I didn't think anything of it, but one day I sat down and watched it. It's actually a pretty funny movie. If you ever get a chance to see it, see it. But one thing I hate about this show is the commercials. And Maury Povich does this all the time, where he'll do his paternity test and cut the commercial. And I know the reason why they do it. It's a ploy to keep you in there, but really it just pisses you off. It pisses everybody off. But, oh, we're back. We're back. So, they're in Tennessee, by the way. This Fairways Golf and Grill place. And he's pissed.
Test the entire building. Now that I know it's safe, the staff is going to go in this morning
Okay, so they basically fumigated the entire place. They have 3 days until they relaunch. So he does all this shit in 3 days.
We haven't used this since I've owned this damn bar. I shut this place down last night. I gotta gather the staff. We got some talk.
And now he's gonna be bitching.
Well, we started pretty ugly yesterday. Let's just take
Yes,
a second before
we
we
did.
introduce ourselves. My name is John Hafner. I've been doing this over 30 years. You were losing how much money? Over $100,000?
He'll never get tired of telling you that he's been doing this for 30 years. He's reformed 800 bars. Every show he says this.
How old is that keg? Probably 8 months. Keg should be changed at least every 4 months.
8 months for a keg. My God.
What's the biggest problem with this place?
This is where they line everybody up and basically tell you, like, all right, your honest opinion.
You think he had anything to do?
And now they're gonna single people out.
He's been a great cook. He cooked bad chicken.
Like, you cook bad chicken? I did not. How dare you, sir?
Roughly 7.5 out of 10 people don't complain. They just don't come back.
There's no reason for him to be here. Richard's friend with Kevin, so whatever he says, I have to go with.
What's your name? Jay. I see you standing back there with that serious look on your face. I got a lot more confidence looking in your eyes than I do looking in yours.
And there's always a dude.
What should food cost be?
Oh, Kevin.
Depends, I guess.
Darr.
What's your target food cost?
Darr. I'll see you back at the stress test. So the bar was okay. The kitchen still sucks. And they have 3 hours to clean this fucking thing, or else they're not opening.
Freaking besides myself. If Steve says to me we can't cook in here, we can't start training tonight, guys, and we're done. We can't turn this place around. Well, guys.
They only have 3 days to turn this whole place around. Now it looks good, but the stress test is going to be the funniest.
Look, tell me if I can train.
The stress is killing me.
John, I think you train in here.
You pulled it out by the skin of your teeth. Now it's all about training.
Tell me what you know about a knife.
Chef knife.
Yeah.
Great tool. Knife I would pick for more items than just like.
It's a knife. It has an edge to it.
Different parts. We've got the blade, the tip, the heel, the tang, the rivets, the handle, and the back.
I'm gonna do a burger wearing American cheese, medium rare. I want an order of wings. I want an order of fried mushrooms. Go.
Oh, here we go. Now he's gonna.
Where'd it go? That's all I got down right now on my wings. Let's rock and roll.
6 minutes, and all he has all but down is wings.
Wings are done. Are they fully done? Yeah, they're 100%. Okay, drop the wing down. They're not cooked on the inside.
Not done.
Even doing the ham.
Now see, this dude,
Cook any faster by touching.
James, I guess his name is. He seems to be the smart one. He's gonna be running the kitchen by the end of the show. Like I said, you can pretty much figure out what's going on.
Humans to know where their limbs are and where neighboring objects are without using sight. Proprioception relies on sensory neurons in the inner ear to communicate with the muscles to inform body position and stance.
Okay.
Getting familiar with the bar's layout, bartenders use proprioception
Are they gonna?
to increase their productivity by grabbing for items without.
Pardon me.
So today,
Oh, they're gonna blindfold him. This ought to be
you
funny.
know where everything is.
Yes.
So I'm gonna take one more feed. Use your hands, use your memory of this part. I'm gonna time you, and your time starts now.
See, this must be like an. I know it's an old. They must have changed shit up every season, but I don't know. I like season 3 better because they do different things. Or
What that does is it helps you guys
I don't know.
focus a little
I'll
bit
be back.
more.
Okay, it's stress test time. Now,
What are you drinking?
this is the question I want to know. How do they get these people? Do they just go around and collect them and say, hey, free food, free booze?
What they think of the food, the beverages, and how long it takes them to get served.
But this is the best part of the show is when they tell them what they need to do, they train them what to do, and then they fail miserably.
Order in, my friend. I got a wing going 12 with medium.
And the trainers even help them out.
Dude, what's going on with your grill, man? You're losing half your burger on the grill.
But-
I had it set on high, man. I cook on high, dude. I make my grill work for me. Yes. This is unbelievable. We have 3 items on the menu. Kevin tells me that he's a culinary grad.
They only have 3 items: wings, wings, burgers, and fries. That's it.
Yeah, we don't have any drinks from the restaurant yet, guys.
And by the way,
They're just giving out one drink at a time.
people never get a drink. They'll go and talk to somebody like, "How long have you been here?" 3 hours, and I haven't even got a drink yet.
Just stop doing it. That's what I'm trying to do. Shut up and cook. Oh, hell no. Get your done. Stop touching the burger. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Oh, whoa, 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 oh! Here we go. He's gonna flip out. They went to commercial. Be right back. They actually still have the Real World on? Hell, I thought that shit went off there a long time ago. There was like the original reality show right there is the Real World. I don't know if I'll talk about that, but I remember when the Real World actually was real, in the sense that it was actually 7 complete strangers, totally different personalities, totally different, just everything different about them, living under one roof. And around like the 20th season, I remember all of a sudden everybody was like a GQ supermodel. So it's not real at all, because they actually had different people in there. I mean, yeah, they mixed up the races a little bit, but some of the people on there could never be supermodels, let's say. So yeah, it's nowhere what it used to be. It used to be so cool, but not actually not even cool. But oh, we're back, stress test time, and the cook is gonna flip out.
Don't tell me. Just stop doing it.
Just do it. Fuck you.
Stuff as an expediter, as an owner, you gotta watch. You gotta be able to communicate that.
Dude, get that burger off there. Throw it out. Every time you screw something up, dude, I'm gonna make you throw it out. You're not serving mediocre food while
This is rookie mistakes.
Rookie mistakes. He doesn't know what he's doing. But he's my friend. I ain't gonna throw him out. He's my friend. No, I just snarled or growled or whatever the hell she just did. And look, everybody is smiling in this bar. And I'm sure they're pissed. They're like, "Where's my drink?
Yes, people need drinks back.
I really need a drink right now. I'm feeling suicidal. And I need a drink."
Times on this.
18 minutes. 36 drinks now.
36 drinks behind, guys. Have we even started making these yet?
Yes, dude. Everybody's like,
There's a red card when they walk through the front.
"Hey, this is free, isn't it?"
Red card if they don't get their drinks in one glass. I can see how we're doing.
Hey, you guys have red cards. If you haven't had a drink yet, hold up your red card. Look at this. There's all your money right there, Richard. There it is. Money by the second is out the window.
He's got a weird voice, too. When he gets pissed, he's like, "Nah, nah, 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 nah."
Eating the out of your burger.
I feel like he should be like Batman.
We're at 18 minutes on our lead check.
Our first check, I can't get out of the damn
Right
thing.
here. It's a medium rare burger.
Move, Kevin. This is your ass. How come we run 18 minutes on a burger?
You'll never get me, Batman.
Medium rare. 8 top. We had to throw one away because we pressed it on the grill and the whole top of it stuck to the grill. So we had to start over with brand new burgers.
What the hell? Why the hell would you squeeze the juice out of a burger?
What the hell?
Come on, guys. You've got to catch up. Move, move.
Stop touching the burger. Let it cook. That's exactly what I'm doing.
Get out of this place.
Even the other dude's like, "Oh, Jesus, I could do so much better than this." I think somebody actually got food. The expert just came back with the wings. They're failing. This is the best part. Best part. This guy
Sorry about that.
has a second job to pay for this bar. Wow. Like, a bar should be your first job, not your second job. He's losing like $100,000 a year.
Success in this building at all?
I don't think we had any success at all.
How much food did we throw in the
Like
garbage?
no shit.
$100.
Is there any chance that you're going to save your house with that food that came out tonight?
No.
You're losing $7,000 a month.
I hope they fire
to
that
jobs,
Kevin dude. I
support
guarantee.
the bills in this business. Got a major problem, don't we?
It,
James, how did it feel to cook in there tonight?
it was crazy.
No organization, no leadership,
No.
right?
No.
What do you think, Duff?
I expected you to take over. I called the first order in, and then I stood back. And then I started to watch you cook. And I'll tell you what, I don't believe that you went to school. You cooked like a rookie.
You didn't go to
I
school.
don't think that's accurate, man. You don't even know how to cook a hamburger, man.
I don't think that's accurate.
You're squeezing it into the grill,
I don't think
squeezing
it's
all the juice out of it. Would you cook a hamburger that way?
No.
This is not about friendship. Your house is on the line. $100,000. Your reputation.
Yeah,
This doesn't-
they do this a lot too. If the owner has a friend working for him, he'll put him on the spot and make him fire
You
him.
need to be an owner, and she needs to be a manager. Walking in and solving, saying, "What can I do to help?" Richard, what can I do to help? That's a manager. I want Michelle to be promoted.
I don't care. The guy's cool. I like him,
Do you
but
believe in her?
just when he yells and screams, he sounds like the fucking penguin.
Are you prepared to give her authority?
We're gonna leave this house to you. You're not gonna be a full manager.
She can hire. She can fire.
Oh, okay, that's totally different. Now he's passed off power of attorney and authority to the assistant manager.
To protect this business.
So now she's gonna fire him.
I need to clean up the mess.
Where is that mess?
Ah!
Next to me.
What are you gonna do?
Your left, my left. What? The drama's building. Ah! I cut to a commercial. God damn it!
Master has been revealed.
And his name?
God damn it! I hate that.
No one knows how his
Oh, now they're showing a.
This can't be.
They're showing a preview for Impact TNA.
brought to you by the Alert.
I can't tell you the last time I watched TNA. I don't know if I have the strength for that. But ever since Dixie Carter has a on-screen role, it's gotten tougher and tougher. But yeah, I was so waiting for the drama, and I love it when reality shows do that. They build up the drama. They build it and build it and build it, and they keep showing people's faces and going back and going back and going back and back and back, and then commercial. You want to piss people off? Keep doing that. God damn it.
This is an unnecessary mess. Kevin? You're fired.
You don't know half the. You've been here for 2 days. You know the back and all the other. I had you pegged in 3 minutes.
Oh, here we go.
That guy hurt everyone. You understand?
Bitches threw me under the bus. Travers, idiot. I have cooking wars. Michelle, she's worse than.
I want awards.
And Richard's a big thing. You made your future.
I want awards, damn it. I know what I'm doing right. You guys suck. And then he gets hit by a car. No. But
How does it feel to come to work tomorrow with a fresh beginning?
that's kind of funny because they just immediately assume that, like, John, you're a fucking idiot. You don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, you've been doing this for 30 years. It's 800 bars. Yeah, you don't know what you're talking about. You smell. You smelly ass smeller. It's funny. That's Ava, by the way. So now we're gonna turn things around.
James is our cop.
They said, well, I think James should be the chef. I was like, wow. I hope I get better at what I do. Just sit up, hold on.
Well, yeah, because you know what you're doing, dude.
Harder than I can do anything.
We set him up for success. He's gonna shine. Okay, guys. Tomorrow, we train all day.
And yeah, now they go back and they do everything again, and they revamp the menu, revamp everything, and they all succeed and all happily ever after. That's how this show works, you know. Okay, they decided to make a hybrid of the bar, turn into a coffee house and a bar. So they're mixing coffee and beer. I've been there before, but this brew, what? Whiskey, syrup, espresso, vanilla syrup, whipped cream, and ground cinnamon. Wow. Huh. That's kind of cool. Oh, the Guinness Swirl. We've got vanilla flavored vodka, liquor, Guinness, and cream. We still have yet to do Guinness. We have to do Guinness. That's really good. Oh.
Today, I get to work with James. We're going to do some things to hit that 21 to 29 age mark.
And
I want you to take a bite of that basil. What do you taste? A bite. Now I want you to take that and put it in your mouth. The combination of flavors. Much salt. Yeah. Sweeten the basil. Sweeten the tomato juicy. Right. And it opens up in your mouth.
I don't know if they're like doing a porn movie or doing cooking. It's hard to tell. I'll be back. Alright, now this is the big reveal, and they're going to go to commercial here soon. But so he's basically saying what was all wrong before he got there. I'm just actually surprised they never showed much with the bartenders, but they usually don't. Well, they do. I guess they go with the problem areas of the show. But. And he's gonna count down, and then they're gonna turn around. They're gonna go, oh my god, and then they're gonna cut their commercial. I guarantee it. 2. Oh my god! the cook acted like fucking Godzilla was gonna step on his ass, but oh Jesus, what a show, you know. Just showed a preview of that Jackass movie, that Bad Grandpa. I could go on a whole tangent about Jackass myself, but if I wanted to see trained monkeys hurt themselves, I'll go to a fucking zoo, alright? I'll never understand the whole concept of Jackass. Basically, let's film ourselves almost dying, and people will like it. Okay, I guess that works, but you know, and then of course tragedy strikes. I think when one of them died, I think it was a car crash, and like, oh my god, it's so terrible. Well, what the fuck do you expect? You morons built your entire careers around doing stupid, dangerous shit. Does it really shock you that one of you is going to die that way? I don't even know if they died that way. I don't care. I'm not a terrible person. Like, I don't wish for him to die, but what the hell do you expect? I don't know. We're gonna wrap up here in a minute. Oh yeah, everybody loves it. It's so awesome. Brew you. I like that. But I actually seen one the one time where they redid the whole thing. The owner hated it. Like, absolutely hated it. But he eventually just walked up to him and said, well, the other thing didn't work, did it? And she's like, no. And so, what? Just deal with it. Actually, does look pretty cool. And so then, at the very end, they bring basically another 150 people in, and they succeed. I've never once seen an episode where it's like, after the show, they went right back to what they were doing beforehand and failed miserably. And somebody's stang is stuck in the ice. Across the street. Like, what? No way! What? They went Volturi right there. They're like, ah! Oh, oh my. Oh, I'm so fluttered. And now for the big happy ending where John rides off into the sunset knowing that it was because of him that this place now succeeds. That man does not have an ego at all. Okay, 8 weeks after relaunch, monthly sales have climbed to 5,000. Kevin continues to call Richard. Richard has not returned his calls. He's probably needing a job right about now. But that was just one episode of it. And really, like I said, it's all the same. And now Cops is on. What a shock. And Nala is now probably in the background. I hope you guys aren't going to fight. The animals are learning to adjust. But, bottom line, Bar Rescue. I'm sorry, am I in your way? Bar Rescue, it's an okay show. Again, it's not offensive. I don't watch it with anger and bitterness, and I don't have a desire to drink while watching it, which is weird because it's a bar show. I should want to drink it. But, I like it. It's okay. Again, as I said before, it's beginning, middle, end. Problem, conflict, solution. You know, introduction, plot, resolution, story. Tell a story. Tell something. That's all I ever ask. Duck Dynasty doesn't tell a story. What does Duck Dynasty tell you? We have beards and we're rich. Who cares? I have a beard and I'm not rich. So what? I can't relate to these idiots. At least with Bar Rescue, you can kind of find somebody on there you can relate to, whether it was the cook or the bartender or the owner of the bar or just something. I don't know. And it is cool to see how John turns these bars around. That is kind of cool. So, would I recommend Bar Rescue? Yeah. This might be one of the few times a reality show doesn't piss me off. So, yeah. Check it out. It's on Spike TV. I don't watch it religiously, but and a cop is beating the fuck out of somebody with a baton. That's kind of funny. That's justice right there, motherfuckers. But yeah, I don't watch it religiously. I think new episodes are on Sundays, but you usually can catch a marathon sometimes on Spike. So yeah, check it out. It's not bad. If you like venturing out to bars, then it'll definitely make you appreciate what you have. It'll make you cautious of where you go too. If you see a dive bar, you're thinking, "Oh, I don't know about that." Or you could even I'm sure people have gone into their local bars like, "Hey, you see Bar Rescue?" And I'm sure the owner's like, "What the hell are you talking about? Like, what are you trying to say? Trying to say my place sucks?" And they're like, "No, of course I don't think your place sucks, but I'm rambling." Yeah, that's my take on Bar Rescue. So sorry it wasn't alcohol infused anger. Don't worry, there's reality shows out there. I'm not even going to limit this to reality shows. I'll probably just limit it to other shows. But there's TV out there that pisses me off enough to make me drink. Some of you out there know how to get me too. Oh yeah, let's just say that there are plots afoot. There's treachery abound. You know who the hell you are if you're watching this. So, yeah. Thanks for sticking with me. Check out Bar Rescue. And stay tuned because there's plenty more out there that I can bitch about. So, I'm GMC from 96.9 The Whip, and I'll catch you later.